The best way you can support me is with a simple subscribe. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Mr. Telefedo TV, how's everybody doing? All right, I'm sitting up here listening to Kevin Gates' By Any Means Chew tape, and I thought there's some really good records. I enjoyed it. I'm a Kevin Gates fan. For those who don't know, he's currently incarcerated on a gun charge in Chicago after he had previously did time for kicking a chick at a show. So while Gates is behind bars, I'm gonna just let you know right now, that's not new music for the most part that you heard from Kevin Gates. Those are just records that his wife Drika Gates picked from a batch of records that probably got chosen over, right, for projects and albums. These are just some leftover records, and Gates allowed Drika Gates so they can bring some money in and give the fans some new music for the core fans. They gave them some probably leftover records, right? But nevertheless, some of Gates' leftover records is a lot better than a lot of things I'm hearing in rap. And these are records that these guys are choosing. And I thought this record was interesting. The name of the record is called Came Up. And Kevin Gates is talking about how he came from the bottom. He plotted from billions. He plotted on billions. He was trapping and he just came up. He was like, nigga, I'm not the same nigga that I was. And I won't call it a diss at DJ Khaled, but he definitely acknowledged something. Like when you think about somebody who is industry to a T, right? A DJ, a rapper, or somebody who's industry. When you think an award show, who's the first person that comes to mind? Matter of fact, he's hosting the Hip Hop Awards as we speak. He's helped host the VMAs. Like when you think as industry as you can get, when you think about somebody who rides hot waves more than anybody else, the first name has to be DJ Khaled that comes to mind. And I'm not knocking DJ Khaled. He's done everything the right way. He's a very positive spirited, positive minded guy. I'm so happy for him and his little kid aside. But he's industry. Say what you want. He's literally the definition of industry. And for those who ain't with the industry, you probably wouldn't want to rock with Khaled, because as we see artists like Ace Hood who acknowledge that though Khaled is on and though he was signed to Khaled, for an artist of Khaled's, it really doesn't help you because Khaled's looking to get those big names on his project, the Beyoncés, the Hoes, the Rihannas of the world, the Drakes of the world. And he ain't really got enough time for his artists. So people look at Khaled as somebody who can grow himself in his own brand, but he can't really grow somebody on his team, an artist under him. All right? What was the guy who had the record keep telling me this, telling me that? A lot of people believe that record was just going to be a hit regardless of Khaled or not. All right? So I thought this was interesting what Kevin Gates said in this record when he brought up DJ Khaled's name. He said, I just want to shine. When the rap game turned their back on me, tried to blackball me, no cosigns. Many major artists said, fuck that, keep rolling. Gave DJ Khaled one of my CDs. He was acting like he ain't know me. Received no funding from the label. 2 strikes to give me no room for flaking. Don't sell dope, just loud now. And I only serve a few niggas. Chopping game with the Khaled plug. They love me because I'm consistent. All right. So let's go back to what he said about DJ Khaled. He said, gave DJ Khaled one of my CDs and he act like he ain't know me. All right, so could this just be a play on words? Could he just be using DJ Khaled's name because he knows Khaled's a hot DJ and he was, talking about giving a DJ a CD? That could be the case. But I thought it was interesting that Gates brought up Khaled, and Khaled has so many industry rumors over his head, right? Again, as industry as they come, and I'm not mad at him for getting that bread. I thought this was interesting, and I think there might be something to this. Knowing Kevin Gates, if he brings your name in it, he means it. This is not rap music. He means it if he puts your name into it. And though this might be an old record, I think this is something that Gates is holding over the head of the likes of DJ Khaled. And I also recognize that Gates had never been on one of Khaled's albums. And I thought that was interesting. And it looks like Gates cleared that up. He said, I ain't rocking with Khaled because when I needed help, he was like, fuck that. And he kept rolling because he didn't believe in my talents. And I think that is Kevin Gates getting that energy off and pretty much airing out DJ Khaled for kind of not rocking with him when he needed him, when he was coming up, when the music was just great music and Gates wasn't the personality for eating booty and all that other stuff online. What do you guys think about this? I won't call it a diss, but he definitely called out DJ Khaled for being industry. Talk to me in the comment box below. Subscribe to my channel for more exclusive content like this. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.